Welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into the dramatic rise and fall of Kodak, a company that once reigned supreme in the world of photography, only to falter when the digital age dawned. In the next few minutes, we'll explore Kodak's illustrious history, its golden years, the factors that led to its bankruptcy, and what the future holds for this iconic brand. Founded in 1888 by George Eastman, Kodak began its journey with a simple mission: to make photography accessible to the masses. Eastman's revolutionary slogan, "You press the button, we do the rest," changed the way people interacted with photography. Instead of dealing with complicated chemical processes, customers could now capture moments effortlessly. As Kodak took care of everything from developing to printing the photographs.
Man, I gotta tell you about New York in the 70s. It's crazy different. Picture Times Square, but instead of smartphones, everyone's got these chunky Kodak cameras. They're snapping photos left and right, freezing moments in time. It's like a time machine, you know? These people, just living their lives, had no idea they were making history.
By pioneering easy-to-use cameras and innovative film technology, Kodak quickly became synonymous with photography. The company's early success was built on quality products and groundbreaking technology, which led to a significant share in the burgeoning customer market. The early 20th century saw Kodak become a household name celebrated for its reliability and innovation. As the decades passed, Kodak's reputation only grew stronger. By the mid-20th century, the company was at the pinnacle of success, dominating the film industry and shaping the way people captured their memories. The 1960s to the 1980s were Kodak's golden years. The company had an almost monopolistic grip on the photography industry, holding nearly 90% of the film market in the US. It was a household name, sponsoring the Olympics, the Academy Awards, and the other major global events. Kodak wasn't just about cameras and film. They were pioneers in imaging technology, even playing a key role in NASA space missions, capturing breathtaking images of space. They also ventured into healthcare imaging and printing technology. But amidst all this success, a storm was brewing, one that Kodak failed to recognize. Ironically, Kodak itself invented the digital camera in 1975. Engineer Steven Sasson created the first ever digital prototype, a groundbreaking invention that could have changed the industry forever. But Kodak's leadership dismissed it. Why? Because they feared it would cannibalize their highly profitable film business. Instead of embracing digital technology, Kodak clung to its film empire. Meanwhile, competitors like Sony, Canon, and Nikon aggressively pursued digital photography, making rapid advancements. By the time Kodak finally decided to enter the digital market in the late 1990s, it was too late. The company had already lost its competitive edge.
This is Susie, 8 years old this week. This is Susie's dad. His camera is 8 years old this week, too. Susie sure has changed a lot in 8 years, and so have cameras. Suppose Dad had a brand new Brownie Star-Matic camera. He'd get the right exposure time after time automatically.
As digital cameras became mainstream, Kodak's film sales plummeted. The rise of smartphones with built-in cameras further sealed its fate. By 2005, digital photography had overtaken film, and Kodak struggled to stay relevant. The company was deeply entrenched in its successful film-based business model. This reliance on traditional film products created a blind spot, causing Kodak to underestimate the speed and impact of the digital transformation. While competitors were quick to adapt to the digital market, Kodak's hesitance to shift gears and cannibalize its core film products proved to be a fatal miscalculation. By the early 2000s, it became increasingly clear that Kodak was struggling to keep pace with the rapidly evolving digital landscape. The company's once mighty grip on the market was slipping away as digital cameras, smartphones, and social media transformed the way we capture and share memories. In 2012, after decades of profitable operations, Kodak filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. This filing marked a significant turning point, a symbol of a company that failed to adapt to a changing world. The bankruptcy was not just a financial collapse, it was a wake-up call for the entire industry. Kodak had clung too long to its legacy products, ignoring the shift towards digital innovation and the new demands of a tech-savvy consumer base. Analysts have since pointed to a series of strategic missteps and an inability to pivot effectively as key reasons behind Kodak's downfall. The company's internal resistance to change, combined with a delayed investment in digital technologies, created a perfect storm that ultimately led to its dramatic decline. Today, Kodak is a very different company. Emerging from bankruptcy, Kodak has reinvented itself with a focus on niche markets and innovative new products. The company has shifted its strategy to concentrate on digital printing, commercial packaging, and other technology-driven services, rather than trying to recapture its past dominance in consumer photography. While Kodak no longer holds the same ubiquitous presence in everyday photography, it remains a significant player in various industrial and commercial sectors. The brand now leverages its rich history and technical expertise to cater to a modern audience, demonstrating that even the most storied companies can evolve and adapt. As one industry expert put it, Kodak's reinvention is a lesson in resilience and adaptation. It may have lost its crown in the digital era, but it has found a new way to stay relevant in today's technology-driven world. So what can we learn from Kodak's incredible journey? Here are a few key takeaways. First, embrace innovation early. Kodak's reluctance to transition from film to digital photography is a classic example of a company falling victim to its own success. In today's fast-paced market, embracing innovation and anticipating change is critical for survival. Second, don't fear cannibalization. Often companies are hesitant to invest in disruptive technologies because they fear undermining their existing products. Kodak's story teaches us that sometimes you have to cannibalize your own market before someone else does. Third, adaptability is key. Businesses must be agile and ready to pivot when market conditions change. Kodak's failure to adapt quickly enough to the digital revolution resulted in a loss of market share and ultimately its bankruptcy. Fourth, learning from failure. Kodak's journey is not just a tale of decline but also of reinvention. The company's effort to redefine its business model post-bankruptcy demonstrates that failure can be a powerful catalyst for change and new beginnings. These lessons are not just relevant for big corporations. They apply for startups, small businesses, and anyone navigating the rapidly changing landscape of modern technology. In the end, Kodak's story is a multifaceted one, a blend of innovation, missed opportunities, and the power of reinvention. From revolutionizing photography to struggling with digital disruption, Kodak's rise and fall serves as a powerful reminder that even the mightiest companies must evolve or risk being left behind. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Kodak's history. If you found out this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind iconic companies, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Let us know in the comments what lessons you think are most important from Kodak's experience and which companies you would like us to cover next. Until next time, keep learning, keep innovating, and remember, sometimes the greatest lessons come from the biggest falls.